Hello everyone, my name is Elena B. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Up! For years, fans of American Pickers have been captivated by the quirky, yet endearing dynamic between Fritz and his co-host Mike Wolf as they traveled across the country searching for hidden treasures in barns, attics, and abandoned buildings. However, in recent years, Frank's story has taken a dramatic turn, not due to a new find or epic adventure, but because of serious health issues and a conservatorship battle that has raised questions about his future. As news of Fritz's conservatorship became public, fans were left wondering about the details of this legal arrangement and how it might impact his career, health, and personal life. While Frank has been notably absent from American Pickers for some time, the legal proceedings surrounding his conservatorship have brought his struggles to the forefront. Here's a closer look at Fritz's legal battle, the health issues that led to the conservatorship, and what it means for his fans and the future of his career. Before diving into Frank's specific case, it's important to understand what a conservatorship is. A conservatorship is a legal arrangement in which a court appoints a responsible person, the conservator, to make decisions for an individual, the conservatee, who is unable to manage their own affairs due to physical or mental health issues. These decisions could range from financial matters to personal care, and in some cases, even medical choices. Conservatorships often arise in situations where individuals are dealing with significant health struggles, either physical, mental, or a combination of both. In recent years, conservatorships have received increased media attention due to the high-profile case of pop star Britney Spears, but they are not limited to celebrities. In Fritz's case, the conservatorship is related to his health struggles, which have impacted his ability to care for himself. Fritz has been open about his health issues in the past, but it was in 2022 that the situation became particularly concerning. In May of that year, he suffered a serious stroke that left him unable to fully care for himself. The stroke had a profound impact on his motor skills and cognitive abilities, leaving him in need of ongoing medical care and assistance. This health crisis led to Frank being placed under a conservatorship, with the legal guardianship primarily focused on helping him manage his medical needs and finances. While Frank's stroke was the major trigger, reports suggest that his struggles with addiction and mental health issues had been long-standing problems that were contributing factors. His absence from American Pickers began shortly after the stroke, and while Mike Wolf continued the show, Frank's future with the series became uncertain. Fans were left with many questions about Frank's health and whether he would ever return to the show. His deteriorating condition made it clear that Frank would need assistance in many areas of his life, and the conservatorship arrangement became a necessary legal solution to ensure his well-being. Mike Wolf, Frank's longtime friend and co-host, has been one of the few people to speak publicly about Frank's situation. In interviews, Mike has expressed his concern for Frank and has said that he misses his old partner. Wolf has been supportive throughout Frank's health struggles, but the decision to continue American Pickers without Frank on the team was a difficult one. As for the conservatorship, Mike has not been involved in the legal proceedings directly, but it is believed that he and Frank's family played a role in ensuring that Frank received the care and protection he needed. While there have been reports suggesting some tension between Frank and Mike in the past, especially over Frank's exit from the show, Mike's public support for Frank's recovery has been unwavering. The conservatorship has been a contentious issue for some, with questions about whether it was truly necessary, or if there might have been alternative solutions to manage Frank's care. The court-appointed conservator has the responsibility of overseeing Frank's financial assets, medical care, and day-to-day life, but Frank's legal team has raised concerns about the scope of the conservatorship. There have been allegations of family members and others contesting the appointment of a specific conservator, with some suggesting that Frank should have more autonomy in decision-making. However, given Frank's medical condition, the court found that the conservatorship was the best option to ensure his health and finances were handled. While there hasn't been a clear timeline for when or if the conservatorship will end, Frank's legal team has signaled that they are open to revisiting the arrangement if his health improves. The public's curiosity around Frank's case continues to grow, and many wonder if he will ever regain the ability to manage his own life or if this legal arrangement will become permanent. One of the most significant questions surrounding Frank Fritz's conservatorship is the future of Americanpickers. Frank was a beloved part of the show's early success, and his unique personality and vast knowledge of antiques made him an integral part of the show's charm. Since his departure, Mike Wolfe has continued the show with various co-hosts, but it's clear that Frank's absence has left a void. The show's fans have been vocal about wanting Frank to return, and there has even been speculation that he might make an appearance on the show again in the future. However, given Frank's health condition and the constraints of the conservatorship, a return to the show seems unlikely in the near future. Mike Wolfe has said that he would love to see Frank return when he is healthy enough, but that the decision is ultimately up to Frank and his family. For now, Americanpickers seems to be moving forward without Frank, though his legacy on the show will likely continue to be a major part of its history. As with many celebrity health stories, the public's interest in Frank Fritz's situation has raised questions about privacy and the line between public life and personal health. While Frank has been somewhat open about his struggles, the details of his health and conservatorship remain largely private. Many fans respect Frank's desire for privacy, while others feel entitled to more information given his public persona. One thing that's clear, however, is that Frank Fritz's story is one of resilience. Despite facing serious health challenges and a difficult legal battle, Frank has the support of his family, friends, and fans as he navigates this difficult chapter in his life. Whether or not he will ever return to Americanpickers, Frank's influence on the show and his place in its history will never be forgotten. As of now, the future of Frank Fritz remains uncertain. He continues to deal with the consequences of his stroke and the associated health issues, while also navigating the complexities of a conservatorship. However, those closest to him remain hopeful that Frank will continue to recover, and that one day he may be able to regain some degree of independence. Fans of Americanpickers will likely continue to support Frank in his recovery, hoping that someday he might return to the world of picking, or at least find a path to a happy, healthy life outside the spotlight. For now, the best we can do is continue sending our thoughts and prayers to Frank as he works through this challenging period in his life. Frank Fritz's life has taken a turn for the worse ever since he left Americanpickers. On July 14, 2022, the reality star suffered a fatal heart attack. When his friend discovered him seizing on the floor, he was taken to the hospital. The 56-year-old, however, is currently in a nursing home after being discharged from critical care. His life is now a little more challenging, but he will still receive care. Why is that? Frank's longtime friend recently requested an urgent appointment as a temporary conservator and guardian due to Frank's weakness. The Iowa court has now granted the request, which was submitted on August 18. How is Frank's new life under conservatorship going then? The Sun claims that Frank's friend, whose identity is unknown, is designated as his guardian. However, a bank serving as a conservator will help keep his finances under control. The bank will monitor him and cover his daily living expenses and care in the residential facility. This covers property taxes, health insurance, and repairs. Additionally, the conservator will guarantee that the reality star has access to adequate transportation for his everyday routine and doctor's appointments. The bank will also make sure that both federal and state income taxes are paid. The conservator bank will also disburse the money for clothes and hair care. Additionally, there is a $2,000 cap on Frank's checking account, since he has the authority to write checks without the American actor is no longer working for American Pickers. His antique store, Frank Fritz finds in Illinois, is the main source of income. In order to engage in any legitimate business allowed by the Code of Iowa, the conservator must maintain control of protected parties' business interests, including any partnerships, corporations, limited liability companies, or other legal entities owned or controlled by the protected party, according to court documents. After the stroke, Frank's friend, who has been by his side all the time, is helping him make decisions. In order to guarantee that the funds can be handled appropriately, he must also submit an application for Frank's initial care plan. Everything from the former American Pickers star's living situation and current residence to his medical requirements and enabling communication with his family will be covered by the plan. Mr. Fritz's decision-making capacity is so impaired because of his stroke that he is unable to care for his own safety or to provide for necessities such as shelter, food, clothing, or medical care, without which physical injury or illness may occur, the court documents went on to explain. In March 2020, Frank made his final appearance on the History Channel program. After undergoing back surgery that resulted in 185 stitches and the addition of 2 rods to his spine, he took a break from the series to recuperate. The reality star shed roughly 65 pounds during this period. Despite fans' expectations, he never made a comeback to the show. In a subsequent Instagram post, Mike Wolf disclosed that Frank Fritz had left the show. How do you feel about Frank's new conservatorship life? Leave a comment with your thoughts. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, American Pickers 24, and stay with us.